Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to give you a little story about a friend of mine now. I guess you would say Protege. No, but a guy named Rodney about a little over 3 months ago got a hold of me through YouTube because his PCP, which was his Hatsan AT44 at the time, he thought it wasn't working correctly. So he got a hold of me and we got it figured out and all this and that, and started talking more and more. Well, you know, he's been watching my channel for a while and he's got a couple guns. I only have two PCPs. He's got more than me. He's got the Hatsan AT44. He's got a Benjamin Marauder 22 and 25. And he's also got a Day State Huntsman Regal XL 22. So he's got some high quality guns, right? Well, when I first started talking to him over the phone, he was shooting around 35, 36 yards. No big deal, you know, everybody's got their own range. Well, we started talking more and more, and he just couldn't believe how I was shooting, you know, my Gauntlet or the Chief, because, you know, both of those guns compared to a high quality gun, you would think wouldn't shoot that good. And, you know, I'm posting videos on STKO channel, the Shoot the Outdoors channel, that I'm getting like, you know, 1/4 inch groups and 1/8 inch groups with certain pellets and at 50 yards. And he's getting, you know, like 3/4 of an inch, barely, maybe an inch at 35. So, again, you know, we started talking, and pretty much long story short, I told him everything that I knew about, you know, air guns, PCPs. He used to shoot break barrels, but long story short, I told him pretty much everything that I knew that I can, you know, how I could squeeze out pretty much all the accuracy and precision that I wanted out of my guns. I even told him about the barrel twist, my calculator that I have. He wanted to get most of the accuracy out of his guns, right? So we got his Hatsan tuned, and he over the phone, this is literally over the phone, he lives in North Carolina, I literally tuned his guns over the phone. Now, he put in all the work, but, you know, I told him what I would do. I told him what I would do in that situation. And so he did pretty much everything that, you know, I recommended that I would do for my guns. And now he is shooting so well that he is shooting better than he did before he called me. He's shooting a half-size dime groups with his Hatsan AT44 and his Marauder 22 caliber at 50 yards. I actually have pictures of his groups he's been sending me. He keeps out shooting himself every time. And you know, I just wanted to share this little short story with you guys because, you know, I know a lot of you have your opinions about me, whether they're good or bad. You know, a lot of you told me what you think and how you feel about certain things that I talk about. And I just wanted to let you guys know that everything I tell you, you know, about accuracy and precision and pellets and stuff like that, I don't just say it just to say it. There's a reasoning behind it, and it's because I've found and tested myself, even if it does conflict with the common beliefs or common consensus. You know, if you read something online, it says, oh, this is the best pellet or this quality's better. That means absolutely nothing if it doesn't shoot good out of your gun. You know, if it doesn't match up with your barrel, if it doesn't shoot, you know, out of your twist rate, you know, for instance, his Hatsan, I recommended the Air Arms pellet 16 grain because according to Hatsan's twist rate, 17.7, it stabilizes a 16 grain pellet the best. But all he had was 1589 JSBs. So they're so close in weight that the accuracy and precision was not much to worry about. And he is shooting that gun, which Hatsan is not known for accuracy, especially their PCPs. They're more known for power. But he's got his Hatsan tuned now, shooting less than a dime at 50 yards, and that's outside. He can cover his group with a dime. His Marauder, each time, you know, when you start tuning a gun and get it down and figure out what it likes and all this and that, the next gun is easier. As stated, he got his guns tuned over the phone by just talking to me. His next gun that he tried out, all the information that I told him and everything that I knew, he got his 22 caliber Marauder done in a few hours. Again, he only had the JSB 1589s on hand, and come to find out, he did test the Crossman domes, which are the most optimized for the standard Benjamin Marauder, and the ballistic coefficient is almost the same. Tested it out, muzzle and down at 50 yards, and yeah, the JSB was a little bit heavier and a little bit slower, but both pellets had about roughly the exact same ballistic coefficient. So at 50 yards, he's still gonna stick with the JSBs because that's what he's got. He's got thousands of them. So again, he took my information and turned it around, and now he's shooting the best groups he's ever got. And he started out at 35 yards, and now at 50 yards, you know, he's using the tag driver bags like me also. He's seen that his rest, he went through a couple different rests. He's seen that his rests weren't as stable as he'd like, and his guns were, you know, even the recoil off the PCP is just enough to torque the gun. So he switched to bags like I have, the tag driver and a rear bag from Caldwell. And like I said, now he's got both guns that he's tuned from talking to me over the phone, shooting less than a dime, and that is outside to outside. So I'll show you guys his pictures here in a second. But anyways, I just wanted to share that short story with you guys. You know, I know a lot of you, like I said, have your opinions about me, and you know, it is what it is, but I'm not lying, and I know what I'm talking about. You know, I can't really explain it anymore. Again, Rodney took all the information that he asked about. I didn't really, you know, just spill it out. He asked about it and how I did stuff, and then I told him, and then he started shooting more and more and figured it out and seen exactly what I said was true. So again, just a little shout out to my my buddy. You know, and this is within a few weeks. He shoots when he can, and you know, every time he shoots now, he gets better and better. And not that he was a bad shot at first anyway, but it just amazes me that he took the information and used it to the best of his ability. And now, like I said, his group size has shrunk big time. The best group he's got was less than 3/8 of an inch. I think it was 5/16 at 50 yards, and he was tickled over that at 50 yards, just tickled. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I'm gonna get back to shooting as soon as I can with a busy work week. So we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again, and we'll see you later.